Well, happy Mother's Day to you. In this video, you're going to need some colored chocolate melts or color your chocolate of your choice. You're going to need some toothpicks. You're going to need some paper towels. You're going to need a pan silicone mat or parchment paper, wax paper, whichever one you like, a letter mold, some edible glitter spray. Also some piping bags if need be. So let's get into this video. Okay, girl, you got all your stuff. Let's get into it. We're going to get ready to make these letters. But while we making these letters, let me tell you this story. You need this and your mama do too. Let me tell you real quick. One time I ordered some strawberries online for Mother's Day. And they came, listen, baby, they came in, turned over looking chocolate looking. And I just thought to myself, like, baby, I can make this myself. When I say, baby, they were small and chocolate looking, baby, my grandmama like her groceries to be pretty. So, you know, she was looking at me like, oh, what, V, what is this? I had this last minute idea. I'm going to do it myself. It's 2 days before Mother's Day. And let me tell you, sugar, they look worse than the ones that I ordered. What we going to do with this? All right. And when I say they were small, honey, they was like pinky toe, baby, small, baby. Listen, you know how small your pinky toe is. So I learned, and now I do them right. I had to pray grandmama wouldn't talk about me like I talked about the business. I never order from there again. But let's not gospel. It's uplifting time. All right, go ahead and take that piping bag and go ahead and put that mold, tap, 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 baby, tap, tap, tap. Now I can do them right. But listen, y'all, I'm putting my gloves on or whatever, you know. The goal was I'm going to make something vibrant, purple, pretty behind strawberries. Listen, the camera didn't do me no justice, baby, but it's all good because, hey, we got a blue finish. Listen, it's all good. And we're going to do them right every time. Maybe I should have went for a lighter purple, but anyways, you want to dry those strawberries really, really good because, baby, you put any type of moisture in your chocolate, your chocolate going to cease. And once your chocolate ceases, it ain't no coming back for you. You can't do nothing to it. You can't repurpose or reuse it, no nothing, baby. So, yes, let's dry these strawberries. Make sure your paper towels are dry. That skewer that's sitting up there, that toothpick, whichever one you want to use. I only had skewers on hand. That little hard thing back there in the back, you're going to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you stick it in them. And as you guys can see, I'm just trying to see how I'm going to lay my strawberries out while I'm drawing them. You don't have to do this part. But yes, it works for me. Now let's get back into this video. All right, dry. And what y'all doing for Mother's Day though? I want you to tell your mama, say happy Mother's Day. Tell your grandmama, say happy Mother's Day. She the best mother in the world. I want to let you know that you the best mother in the world, okay? You got this, baby. You got this. So I'm drying all 12 of my strawberries. I don't care what nobody say. All of them got to be dry. My leaves got to be dry. My full strawberry got to be dry. Everything got to be dry. Let's dry this up, y'all. Yes. So during this process, I like to make sure I do this, and I use my little rack or whatever, but y'all ain't got to use that. Just use a pen. Use what you got on hand. Don't be overstressing this thing. All right, we're getting ready. We're drying the rest of them. We got a couple of more left, and we're going to dry them all up, making sure that it's good. All right, make sure you don't already temperature that chocolate. All right, so dry. All right, I'm counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bam. We at this last one, baby. Number 12. A dozen it is. Yes, boo-boo. Get ready to get that chocolate. Don't be like me. Y'all, my chocolate was still too hot. I think I was just moving too fast, like too fast. See my chocolate? And I want to show y'all how that snake skin be looking on your strawberry. Listen, I was like, I gotta wait till it cool, but then I was like, I gotta show my people. I gotta show my mothers. I gotta show my soon-to-be mothers, like my treat makers. Like, baby, when you rushing in your chocolate, you see how ugly it is? Snake skin, baby. I'm gonna try to show y'all that again later on in the video if I don't forget. But yeah, so we dipping. Hey, we dipping. Yeah, it did it again. Cause why? It wasn't time. We weren't ready yet, boo. So don't force this process. Don't try to rush this process, y'all. Don't try to. Take your time. Make sure everything is neat and pretty. I was rushing so much in this video, y'all. Some of my leaves even was blue. All right, but the color was mainly purple. But it gave me a pretty vibrant blue. It gave me a pretty vibrant blue. Every time in my videos, I can't never talk right. It gave me a pretty, vibrant blue. All right. Is anybody else like me? Sometimes you just be talking too fast and you can't even, you thinking and talking before you thinking. Who does that? Take a moment, pause, break. All right, let's do some more of these strawberries. Ain't that so pretty blue, y'all? Ain't that so pretty blue? Y'all can't tell me that it's not a pretty blue. All right. The goal is to pull back those leaves on these strawberries. All right. Making sure that your leaves do not get in your chocolate. And I like to scrape my chocolate off of there, and I'll go back in and show y'all some of the tips that I do. Either I use my rubber spatula or I use my piping bag, whichever one works for y'all. We ain't trying to overstretch this process, okay? As you guys can see, I made sure no bubbles is in it or whatever. Some people, they tap it or whatever, depending on what type of chocolate that I'm dealing with, then I have to do that. But I colored this chocolate myself. So if you would like that video, please comment down below and let me know that you would like to know and learn how to color your chocolate. All right, we're just going to go ahead and dip all these berries like so. Dip, dip, dip. Dip, dip, dip. All right, now dip, dip, dip. Don't be dipping the wrong way. Just dip your strawberries. Don't dip you stay, you know what I'm saying, whole sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost now. So, let me get my beat right. Y'all, we just dipping strawberries. So I want to show y'all, this is one of the ones that look like a little snake skin or whatever like that because my chocolate was too hot when I first started, and so I had to go back in and redip it. I want you guys to try to make sure that y'all don't do this, is because it's gonna have too much chocolate on there, but you want it to look cute. All right. And so here I'm going to take my rubber spatula, and I have my strawberries, and I'm showing you guys that little ugly strawberry at the back, and we're just going to cover it. We're just going to take some chocolate and we're going to cover the bottom of it. And this is really, they're just sitting out. My house is cold and they're just sitting out, cooling on their own. I'm not putting them in the refrigerator or none of that good stuff. And I'm going to repeat this process. All right. Hey, do my dance in it. All right, so I took a regular cup out of my kitchen and my piping bag, and then I'm gonna pour my chocolate. See, I poured too much, not enough. So I had to pour some more so I can have enough in there. So I pour my chocolate in my bag because I like not to make a mess, and I massage my bag, tie my bag up. And then I go back in and I massage my chocolate inside my bag, making sure everything is moist, all good. And so I cut the tip. And so I looked on the back of my strawberry to make sure that I didn't even leave any strawberry out, because this part right here, I would say there's a pro and a con to it. All right. First of all, when somebody look at the back of your strawberries, you don't want your strawberries to be looking out ugly, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And also the juice from the strawberry, it will leak out. But another thing is that because there is no airflow in the strawberry, you have to eat these and make these the day of. All right. Because some people, they put in the refrigerator like a day or two, but it can cause the strawberry to, mold or whatever. So I was showing you a different technique if you just wanted like straight lines, or you could just do the regular drizzle that we was doing. So some of my letters, they was good. And I just tap them on the table, pop them out the mold as I'm showing you guys here, thump them, whatever, and they fall down. So this one says best mother ever. So we didn't have all the letters. So I went back in and did the piping. So you always want to use small cupcake liners, and I had some mini, y'all, they're so cute, look at those. I had some mini marshmallows on hand, and these mini marshmallows, I bought these from a baking store in like 15 or 30 minutes away from where I live. So here I am, I'm just taking some chocolate, and I like to put them in these small things because I do not like when my strawberries come out of these containers. And what this chocolate does, it keeps the strawberry from moving. Sometimes I'm doing it like when I showed you guys when I put the chocolate on the back of my strawberry. And then sometimes if I go ahead and do it that way, I'll just, stick them on there. So as you guys can see, you can't really see it. You can't really see the cupcake liners, but they're sitting in there with the white marshmallows, okay? So that is my silver spray. I just put the mom on there. Usually whatever color strawberries or whatever color chocolate that you're using on your strawberries, even though my letters are white, we still want to make sure that we are using the same color the same color chocolate, excuse me, to put on the back of our letters. So here I didn't put anything on the back of them. I'm just laying them because I want to see how they look before I place them. Then it is always imperative to make sure that you put your strawberries in your container first, and then you start lining them up. Don't add your letters on there before placing them in your container. Trust me, it makes a difference. All right, so I'm going to get ready to turn this around, show you guys the final result before I stick these on completely. Oh, look at that. Best mom ever. And I thought I could put mother in the middle. I don't know, y'all. I wasn't thinking. What is it supposed to say? Best mother, best mom ever? Or the first one that just says mom? Comment in the comments and let me know what y'all prefer, what y'all think this is. So this is just part one, and we're gonna do more mommy things. We're gonna do mother things because we are fabulous, and I'm a mom too. Happy Mother's Day.